Cause I can play. I don't want no wahala. It's so cold outside, my brother. I don't need no brother. I just want to play. Cause I can play. I don't want no wahala. Oh, it's so cold outside. Me, I know they like nothing to worry me. I know they like nothing to bother me. They no owe no one apology. You know say she know they bother nobody. Me, I know they like nothing to bother me. I know they like nothing to bother me. They no owe no one apology. Do you get me? Ain't nobody come in nonsense, my nigga. She say so come, my nigga. Ain't nobody come try cry me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings in my guitar. Nonsense, my nigga. She say so come, my nigga. Ain't nobody come try cry me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings in my guitar. So cold outside, my brother. I don't want pull no trigger. I just want to live, cause I can play. I don't want no
now live on the stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
Yeah, I know they hate on no brother. I just want to live, cause I can play. I don't want no one, I like to be so cold outside.
It's the kids, baby.
Killy, baby. Show me how you silly, baby. Me, I'm feeling, got my head in Pakara. Oh, yeah, killy, baby. Show me how you silly, baby. Me, I'm feeling, got my head in Pakara. Oh, yeah, are you gonna dance? If I show you my money, are you gonna party? Kisha twende nyumbani. Yani kiwakatam, ukitotam. Inakuwa ta 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 ta. Ukinyamatam, ukinokatam. Ndo nazidi pa ta 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 ta. Oya kiti pe.
I've missed everybody actually currently in studio. It has I've been off air for it's been 2 weeks now officially. Yeah, I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Life got in the way. Let me just put it like that. I've missed you guys actually. This banter, kunta kunidanganya kila wiki with fake dates that never come. I'll
give you a date.
I don't want. I've decided Chuck is not the one who's gonna take me on date. Me, I'm done. We're done officially. I'm publicly putting it out there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. You guys are on the stage with Sandra and DJ Chuck. How is it Chuck the DJ? The other way around. Why is that? Does it have to be the other way around?
Well, it's different.
You're doing your own thing. You're not trying to be like all the other DJs, the 254. No. By the way, he's shaking his head saying no for those who cannot physically see. Okay? So even though he wants to be called Chuck the DJ and not DJ Chuck. Welcome, you guys. So first, before we even start on anything, you guys, November has started for me with too many wahalas. Like, this is the first time in a very long time, like the holiday season, in terms of like November, because we all know from now until like January 7th, it's the shenanigans in the 254. It's party after party, shere. But this month just started so off, okay? First, I don't know if you guys like follow like American politics and of the sort, but the Speaker of the Senate, her husband, Nancy Pelosi, her husband, invasion happens in the house from a former police officer, gets in there with a hammer, cracks this guy's skull, gets him like he was basically going to kill him because he was going to kill her husband because of the issues he has with her, saying that she pushes a weird agenda in the Senate and blah blah blah. Part one. Then kidogo we're chilling and minding our business. News breaks out that Davido lost his son, who just turned 3 years old, October 20th, from drowning. Okay. The folks were out of the country. They were, I guess, on tour or something of the sort. The baby was with the staff. There was 8 staff members in that compound. Yet his son somehow went outside, got in the water, and was underwater for such a long time. They lost the baby. Then part 3, takeoff from the famous and pioneers of the new sound of hip hop. And I'm saying this because we've got a guy in studio called Basto, who spent earlier on when I was off air, basically schooling me on the fact that what we now call hip hop is not hip hop, because according to him, the hip hop era ended sometime when Lil Wayne joined the hip hop community. According to him, that's when hip hop ended, which personally I think is completely incorrect. But everyone is entitled to their opinions. That's the whole point of the stage, no? So take off from the famous hip hop group Migos. You'll listen to one of their songs later. I'm sure Chuck will play for you, but also you can understand what I mean, okay? These guys, as much as you will be like, this is not hip hop, Sandra, they did something in terms of changing the hip hop rap game for the new generation, in terms of pioneering a new sound and pioneering new way to handle the business side of music when it comes to hip hop. We've been seeing a lot of conversations online of people saying that the reason why the passing away happened is because people have stopped that this new hip hop generation, they're doing it in the reverse. Whereas in the past, hip hop artists got into music to get away from the gangster life. But now guys are saying this new era of hip hop artists are getting into hip hop but still maintaining the gangster life and using hip hop as the face, not to showcase their gangsterness. And this is what's killing them. Every other week, every other 2 weeks, people are dying. You know what I mean? Of this new generation. So personally, I think it's horrible when people come up with those kind of narratives after someone's passing. I feel like those are conversations we should having prior. You don't wait for somebody to die to start saying he died because he was still living. I'm like, just stop it. The guy, let's just let his spirit, be as it is. So because of all the wahalas that have started in the month of November, I just wanted to say, guys, we're resetting. As the Stitch, we're resetting the tone for November. We're no longer carrying this bad energy and juju. Courtesy of the Stitch, we're speaking blessings into everybody's life, and so that we can get into the holiday season as supposed to be. Because let me tell you, my spirit was so stressed. I've not been able to turn up this whole week. Which, if you know me well enough, that's very rare. It's been a straight 4 days. It's shocking how I've not been outside in the streets in 4 days. It's shocking. So I intend to go back tomorrow. Okay? So kindly please, universe, work in my favor. Let it be a prosperous night out. Okay? We'll find out later where Chuck is going to be this weekend, so we can go and listen to him and catch vibes with him wherever it is he'll be at. Now, in studio today, we've got Miss University Africa representatives. Now, please guys, come closer. Don't be shy. This is not the time to be shy. I beg. You are representing us as Kenya in the continent. This is not the time to be shy. Please introduce yourself.
Hi Kenya, my name is Triza Muhenje. I am the current Miss University Africa Kenya, and I'm so excited to be here today.
Damn right, she just said she is. She is the one. Nyimshai kuwa Miss anything, ama Mr. anything. Mr. Wamchomez. Mr. Nini. Next. I hate the boys in studio. I hate all the boys in my studio.
Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Brenda Wangari. I am Miss University Africa's second runners-up.
Mnasikia you people. I tell you, I bring bomb people in studio. Not this one, Mr. Wamchomez and Siju, Mr. Who. Hapa kwa hii corner. And helpful. I do not need to know if you won the competition, okay? For I don't know taking how many shots or I don't know eating how many smokies. That is irrelevant as of today. Kindly, please. Uh-huh.
Yeah, hello people. Laura Olo here. I am the Miss University Africa Kenya, Miss Popularity and Best Personality.
Ish! Miss Popularity and Best Personality. Nyinyi? Now angalia by the boys. Chuck the DJ. Ati the will. Nitabaki na nyinyi. Nyinyi ndo mko. Okay, so girls, let me ask. Miss University Africa. What is that about? I'm asking you. Yes, I'm going to ask.
Okay, first, Miss University Africa generally was started in 2010.
Only, it's that recent.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. I thought this was like for like. Okay.
So it is actually a non-bikini pageant, not just.
First of all, can we please? Did everybody get that? It is a non-bikini. So please do not think mkienda kuattend up or you're just going to see girls in bikinis at some point. Mjiheshimu.
Yes. So it is a pageant that actually happens in over 54 countries in Africa.
Wow.
So we actually had our contest on July 29th this year.
Okay.
Yes, and all beauty queens in Kenya from all universities participated.
Every university?
Yes.
You're joking. You know why I like that? Because that means that you guys are like inclusive. Because you know, historically, we know like it's very specific. You know, even when you say universities, even right now, when you think that all universities are being represented, there's always just the top 5 that are always being listed in this country. Nobody ever factors in all the rest. You know what I mean? So for you to say that all were represented in the pageant held in July, that's really quite important. You know what I mean? Because it makes everybody feel like, yes, I'm not going to the top 5 universities in the country, but if I'm being represented in this platform, I matter.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? And that's really, really important. I love that. I really love that. Okay. And then?
Yeah, actually, when you were starting before the physical auditions and everything, I were like 104 contestants from all over Kenya. And then that is where they do the vetting.
Yeah.
They do the online, you're vetted online. They ask you questions. They do the physical auditions. They see your work. They see what you're about.
Yeah.
Because Miss University Africa is also about empowering women. You have to have a cause that you want to put forward, something that you know this platform.
Oh, so you're not just coming to be like, I'm pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just about being
pretty.
pretty. It's about, you know, beauty with brains, helping the community, helping the women in this society.
Love that.
Because most people are really not educated, especially the girls, the
Yeah.
girl child.
Yeah.
Most of them really don't know about education, especially in those remote areas.
Yeah.
So Miss University Africa, also including like everyone in Kenya, is also about reaching those people in remote areas, because you may also find those people in the small villages. There are these 1 or 2 people who usually stand up and study so that they can come back to their communities.
Okay.
And help them and empower
100%,
them.
100%.
So it's also all about being able to do that in every community in the country.
I love that. Guys, this is so cool. I feel like I'm okay. I feel like I need to go to like, I don't know, Magadi and just going to be like, guys, this is what we're going to do, you know? That's really, really quite epic. Okay. So in from the 104, how many were then narrowed? What was it narrowed down to? Now to the ones who actually do the competition. What was the last number?
20.
20 from 100.
25, yeah.
From 104.
Yeah.
My
25
God.
Queens are the ones that contested now for Miss University Africa Kenya.
That's 79 that were just told, cool men.
Yeah.
Shukran for your services.
Yeah, but some just quit.
Or the pressure.
The
The pressure was getting worse. Understood. Fully understood. Okay. So who does the judging? Who then like now ideally siphons out who the 25 are gonna be? Your list of judges or panelists ideally.
Yeah, we usually have a panel of judges.
Okay.
When we do an audition, there must be a short list.
Okay.
Contestants contestants are shortlisted, and then a certain number is picked that will move on to the next
round and stuff like that. So in your panelists of judges, who did it include? Like, was it like some like members? Was it like, I don't know, university lecturers? Was it people with it? Like, who does it involve?
Mostly it involves like people in this modeling industry, people who know what they're looking for and what is expected of the people who need to be in the competition.
Right.
So the director of Miss University Africa Kenya was definitely there, and then the previous title holder, Grace Kavata, she was Miss University Africa Kenya 2021.
Got it.
Yeah, so she was one of the judges, and then also our director works with the Beauty of Africa International Pageant. So the current title holder, Cindy was also one of the judges. Yeah. And then also from now the Pambazuka Entertainment company, because it's the franchise that's holding all this together.
Right.
We also had Alan from that particular.
Right.
He has to be there too, because he knows what Pambazuka Entertainment also
wants out of it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's awesome. So, I mean, you now are the first runners up, which means you're representing 254 in the greater Africa. I've asked that question and you should see her face. She literally looks like she's in, like, it's like reality is hitting now. She's like, hold on, that's a lot of pressure. Do you feel like it's going to be a lot of pressure for you? Like, are you already feeling like this is a lot to deal with?
Actually, for you to be a queen, you should be ready for anything.
Hey, catch that!
So I really feel like it is really a great platform for me to express myself, to express like people's ideas and all that.
Yeah.
So it is really a great opportunity. And the fact that I'm going to represent Kenya in Miss University Africa is really amazing.
It's an honor. I'm like, hey, me, I'm not representing Kenya in anything but maybe shots. I don't know.
And I'm ready to go make Kenya proud, because I believe I'm not just going there as a person, but I'm going there as Kenya.
I love that. I really love that. Okay, we're going to let Chuck give us some more vibes, because I mean, at the end of the day, you guys, it's really Friday. Okay, it is Friday. Everybody has been paid. Okay, people are going to be stunting the whole weekend. So let's let Chuck do for us a little 1, 2, 3 as we play for Batso some Migos, so that he can get in tune, so we can have this conversation freely. You understand what I'm trying to say? Sawa, uko ready? Let's take it away, Baba. We'll be back in a minute, guys.
You're now live on the stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
See, I'm liking the way that you force it up on me. Baby, come with me, come and show me. You come for me when you're lonely. I'm just trying to be your one and only. I'm liking the way that you force it up on me. Baby, come with me, come and show me. You come for me when you're lonely. I'm just trying to be your one and only. I'm liking ya, I'm liking your ways, liking ya, liking your ways, liking ya. I'm liking your ways, liking ya. Say whining girl, come confide in me girl. You make your stamina, you can time me girl. And you're so fine when you twirl. Yeah, just let me know if you want for me to stay. I know they play. You're not spread away, I can't concentrate without you. Girl, you're so black, cat good, you know. Don't take bad man for a fool, you know. Don't make me have to teach you like school, you know. And I'ma give you that good wood, you know. You see, I'm liking the way that you force it up on me. Baby, come with me, come and show me. You come for me when you're lonely. I'm just trying to be your one and only. I'm liking the way that you force it up on me. Baby, come with me, come and show me. You come for me when you're lonely. I'm just trying to be your one and only.
She want fucking a cat, my style that. Trust me, I'm my style that. So she want do it on the beach and the sea. You little freak, but I'm my style that. She said she wanna ride all night. So me tell her, say yes, I your style that. But if you want video every time me a beat, me not do it, cause I know my style that.
Listen, I heard through the grapevine, you can really wind up your waistline. No Wi-Fi, give me FaceTime. Reverse the thing now and take time. Why don't you take off and leave him? And take off your G-string to these strings. Morning time, night time or evening, gal, you got that something I'm needing.
So she want fucking a cat, my style that. Trust me, I'm my style that. So she want do it
Forget about the big things, so we can talk about the small things, so yeah. Now I be say I don't be getting enough of you. Waiting me down, nothing I can't do. My baby. Anytime when you need me, come through. My shawty, wallet. Waiting me down, nothing I can't do. My baby. My shawty, oh, my baby. Say you there for me, as I there for you. Baby, say you there for me, as I there for you. Oh, no. Yeah, waiting me down, nothing I can't do. My baby. Anytime when you need me, come through. My shawty, waiting me down, nothing I can't do. My baby.
You are now live on the stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
I'm trying to get paid, take money, cash checks. You see the set, that's Lash, that's Dex. Young C, Young Shorty, Milcavelli. White bricks, True Religion, on the telly, it's me. Wiz got the house full of freaks. That's why I haven't been around for a week. I'm getting pounds in my sleep. I'm at the top of the mountain, it's peak. Bring it back before the villain. I had a life, real talk, true religion. It's in the blood, in the jeans, in the stitching. Walked in, no weapon, made a killing. Tongue kissing, pretty women. New iPhone cause I'm done with all the bitching. Tryna be in my position. Keep my shades on cause they're trying to see the vision.
She tell me, bad man, see I need your love. See I need your love. Me need you close to me. Me tell her say me, oh stay on the road. Bad energy stay far away. Make you stay far away. Just give me love for the night. Give me love for the night. Yeah, waste no time.
Breakfast in bed on a plane. I could never complain. I I was walking with the limp, had the cane. Deck said greatness and nothing was the same. Now we're set for life. I saw the turn up button and I pressed it twice. You heard I'm in the club, then my best advice is put your shoes on and come and get your wife. Cause we've been having. Yeah.
The shit that I do for the attention. All your dream girls in my mention. I hit war with no protection. I didn't ask you for no direction. Yeah. How can you give me your voice? You ain't sing 6 figures. If I go broke, you will see me against bad nation. Credit card scams with the T outside. Credit card scams with the T outside.
Oh, I don't need no help. Got rich by herself. And I fuck 2 chicks myself. And he ain't on piss by himself. Shit, now all is well. I had to rob, I had to trap too as well. I had to fling it all on that scale. I had to do remember living in hell. I got to go and catch feelings. So I bought ice in my neck and wet season. Yeah, I don't do his and hers, so I just hit skirt. To the charge from the cars, but I was short and crow in the corner, I got nicked on. Fuck a 9 to 5, what a fight, got the system pissed off. Cause I don't need a helping hand. Brothers from my bros, we got it on smash.
Shades, I ain't knocking red bands. Used to own the same, but now my money in the bank. Barman with the off-whites, cause I can. If I fucking with them twice, then baby, you must give me one.
Over. I don't really care if you're older. Baby, gonna rise from the shoulder. Go on, let us go far away to a place where no one can dictate how we play. Let us close.
Icon Radio, your number 1 entertainment plan.
far, undeniable. We see the promised land from a Shawty, you were tryna run on me. I've been going on my own. I've been doing things unknown. It's a day one, you running right back. Say the drama, you running off track. It's a one life, you tell me one life. One time, you tell me one time. Open your eyes, baby. Can you be wise, cause I'm a pride, baby. I'm on the way, I'm on the run, baby. Leave me alone, take it by now. I put you on it. Say you want chance to hold it on me. I've been hold it back. Turn you right around, take it my way. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. Say, tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now, no more damages. Back then when I was a baby girl, I was yours and you were my world. Tell me what you wanna do for me now. Take it down and I will hold you to run my race, cause you run it right there. Run my race, cause you take it right there. I've been down, I've been running right there. I've been out, could you take it back there? Pull up tonight, I might be risky. Buy me stomach, forget the whiskey. But you still wanna get back with me. You tryna be the one and deal with. Don't got my phone, you're not a madman. You missed the way in at the one chance. I live my life, don't need you with me. Yeah. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. So tell me what you need from me now. You know where I need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages, no. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be. Yeah.
Classic.
Back then when I was a new youngin', shawty, you were tryna run on me. I've been going on my own. I've been doing things unknown. It's a day one, you running right back. Say the drama, you running off track. It's a one life, you tell me one life. One time, you tell me one time. Open your eyes, baby. Can you be wise, cause I'm a pride, baby. I'm on the way, I'm on the run, baby. Leave me alone, take it by now. I put you on it. Say you want chance to hold it on me. I've been hold it back. Turn you right around, take it my way. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. Say, tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages, no more damages. Back then when I was a baby girl, I was yours and you were my world. Tell me what you wanna do for me now. Take it down and I will hold you to run my race, cause you run it right there. Run my race, cause you take it right there. I've been down, I've been running right there. I've been out, could you take it back there? Pull up tonight, I might be risky. Buy me stomach, forget the whiskey. But you still wanna get back with me. You tryna be the one and deal with. Don't got my phone, you're not a madman. You missed the way in at the one chance. I live my life, don't need you with me. Yeah. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. So tell me what you need from me now. You know where I need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages, no. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be now, cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. So tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be.
I was saying off air, that song is just inappropriate, Chuck. Eh? Okay. And as long as we're in agreement that is an appropriate song, that's all the confirmation I need. So karibuni back, guys. You're on the stage with Sandra and Chuck the DJ. So I'm seeing you guys are sending in a lot of questions for the guests in studio today, representing Miss University Africa from the 254, with Laura, Brenda, and Ivy. Please continue sending us, you guys, your questions and whatever it is you'd like us to ask. Atakama ni ma requests ni sawa basi pia on our call-in number is 0748-140086, or on our WhatsApp, just shoot us a quick WhatsApp on 0788-380-030. So first question that I've been asked is, you guys need to tell us which universities you all are from. She's about to shout out her entire That excitement was real. Oh my God. She's like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Oh, I love to see it. Go ahead.
Hi guys.
And rep your places.
I'm Triza, Muhenje. My stage name is Ivy.
Stage name?
Yep.
Love it. I love it. Lil Wayne is not the only one.
So, from the Great Cooperative University of Kenya.
Where?
Yes.
Where? The Great. Unasikia? See, it's not for Batisha. This is the one.
Here, Laura Olu, from Daystar University, majoring in law. Shout out to my law class out there.
Let me not even, it's okay. I'm choosing life. But so do you even remember? We'll ask my son this what year he was in uni, first of all.
Uni? Even the university.
Okay then. Okay. Miss Brenda?
Yes, Brenda Wangari here. Yeah. The most beautiful university in Kenya, and let's say even Africa. Yeah. That is, Kenya Methodist University.
It's the most beautiful university.
Yes, have you seen it?
What do you mean, like,
it's in Meru. Have you been there? The nature, it's real. You're thinking London or Paris.
Hey, wow.
Hey, Paris.
Wow. Jack Kushaza could shoot the shot. Shoot away, my G. Shoot away. I swear. E for all effort. Okay. I love how you guys are represented. And so what are you guys? Okay, we know Laura is doing law. What are you studying?
I'm doing international relations and diplomacy.
I did international relations.
For real?
It was like clearly I did not get the job in international relations, but here we
are.
Here we are.
But this is international relations somehow.
Yeah. For you guys.
In a way.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
And you, Ivy?
I pursue tourism management.
Wow, so you're really on the market.
Exactly.
You're literally going to represent Kenya in Africa.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know.
Hey, that was written in the stars for you. That was
Amen.
For sure. Okay, so now, how are you guys managing doing this and still doing school? Because already we know uni, especially when it comes to assignments and CG, those I don't know if they call them the same from the time when I cats. Those every seasonal tests.
Yeah.
Look at my what is it because Kito? Tirat. Rapid assessment test. Oh my God, I hate everyone in the studio. So other than that, how are you guys managing school and to be able to pursue and work on this as well in terms of Miss University Africa?
That's why when it comes to pageant, they usually look at beauty with brains. You can't be wanting to be a queen representing a country, representing somewhere or someone, and intellectually you're not there. You have to be able to, be able to arrange yourself, like have a schedule. Know that this is time for school, this is time for this pageant. If you have meetings, you have to know prior. If you have your assignments, you know prior, so that you have your timetable set to know this is the time I'll be doing schoolwork, this is the time I'm doing this other pageant work, and for you to just keep up with your studies and also get your free time to study. So it's all about planning yourself and just being responsible in that way.
Meskia, it's not for Batisheng. Okay, from an early, but you know what? Why I love this? Yeah, it's because historically, and I'm sure you guys have experienced this in enough times in application of jobs and so on. People always assume that because you're a student of sorts, you don't have your stuff together. You know what I mean? Yes. So they never want to. It's most of the time they're like, yeah, we'll just do internship because they don't want to really give you a job because they're assuming that you don't have your stuff together. So to be able to manage doing this pageant that's also clearly outside of these borders, and still be able to do school and make your assignments and do in time for your exams and so on and so forth. That's really important as a life skill, not limited to this. This is literally a life skill because 10 plus years from now, when you guys are running your corporations, you've got to be able to manage, and especially being female. Family, there's some point at which you'll be pregnant, you know what I mean? Like there's all these things you've got to be able to factor in and still be able to run successful businesses or like maintain your jobs, you understand? Yes. In the midst of all the 1,000 things. Bado hapa kina Chuck wanawasumbua na makili na mafani text of hey, where you at? Can I send an Uber? So I'm like, to manage all those things is tough. You know what I mean? Na wachomea picha. Ati? Zako ni different. Zako zile za can I buy you boiro today? Unahitaji soup. Uko tu sawa. Alright. Okay. Must be nice. So now, outside of that, what challenges have you guys faced since now July? Since the getting onto the platform and being top 25 and then now everything you had to do. First of all, even on the day of the pageant itself, what was that like for you guys?
Okay, so
you said there was no bikini, so I'm assuming but the gowns must have been on fleek.
I know, right?
Yeah.
First, I would like to say that the experience was good.
Oh, yeah?
We have really made lifetime memories.
Love it.
Yes, but the challenge was there. It was tough. The competition was tough.
Or you're seeing you see your competitor passing and you're like, guy, why did I buy this like that?
Yeah. Yes. Actually, personally, it was the toughest competition ever.
For real?
Yes.
Like you even had to second guess your costume. You're like, oh my god, why did I choose this one? And like, whoa.
No, that's a lot of pressure though.
Yes.
That's a lot of pressure because you're trying to stay true to yourself in terms of what even you choose to wear.
Yes.
But then you get there and you're seeing somebody and you're like, guy, I'm going to lose because we did your work and you're gonna why didn't I just take the other dress?
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So other than that though, when you guys when they're doing the training and you guys are in this midst, is there some element of like mentorship that you guys go through? Like outside of just the usual walk like this is the kind of like is there a level of like mentorship especially for your mental health? Because what you're saying, ideally, a lot of people, and now specifically with women, would not survive that because you're literally doing comparison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're literally in a space where your success is determined by you being compared to somebody else, physically, intellectually. You know what I mean? So that's hectic to sit there for however many months it took, and you're being compared against other females. You know what I mean? That's deep. So is there some level of like mentorship in terms of your mental health and sort of like getting you guys through those kind of moments? Brenda is having a very reflective so she's remembering.
Like,
It was that day I even burst into tears and he came and had a talk with me.
Yeah, those moments where you'll even experience breakdowns.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yes,
I mean we see them on all the TV shows that host these things.
It happens.
Like the actual like colossal breakdowns until you're like, wait.
Yeah.
So those happened for you guys.
At your point, you just tell God, I don't know how it's gonna go. The way it ends up going, I just pray for the best and let your will be done. If it wasn't meant to be this day and this time, fine. You just have to even to start accepting things before the results are even out.
You start telling yourself, I clearly lost this round, it's fine, I'm being sent home.
But then you remember, no, the negative mindset, no, let me try and be a bit positive and attract good things. So yeah.
That's tough. I can't imagine what's that, especially now in the era right now, especially with Nairobi. We're in such a hectic breakdown of mental health. You know what I mean? There's so many things that, like, especially in conversations about mental that are coming out. So to be put in a space where your biggest challenge is your mental, like, that's tough. It's like tough. You really have to have a tough, like, foundation in terms of friends who are supporting you, family who are supporting you, who will motivate you enough to believe that you can do this. You know what I mean? Because I can't imagine standing with like 20 other girls and I'm being chujwad. Yeah. I just like listen. I mean, like, is this why my ex-boyfriend broke up? I know, hard enough. I just don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like it's deep. Like, those are deep conversations to be having. You know? Yeah. Okay. So you do so when you guys are specific with no bikini, what was the reason behind that? Like, why is there no bikini option? Because globally, even with like Miss World and stuff, that's usually one of the key categories. You know what I mean? Which obviously female, like, we know that's, for me, I just think it's just inappropriate, because I'm like, what are you seeing that's different from her in the gown? You understand? Like, I'm like, is it because you just want to actually see skin? Like, I don't understand what the whole point of that. But for you guys to be intentional and say, this is not going to have, they were not having bikini, what was the agenda behind that? Purpose behind that?
Like, you see the way you've just said, like, you can see the difference between what they want to see with them in the bikini and them with the gown. Yeah. Miss University Africa Kenya, like, it's all about women empowerment, and they are aiming to just concentrate on that. And as you've said, you don't have to see a woman in a bikini in order to know if she's empowered or not. So the categories are also just to test us on, you know, our creativity and, you know, what we can do in terms of coming up with those ideas of the categories we've been given. But other than that, what we also haven't said, the categories only cater for 30%. Miss University Africa prejudging, 70% is from your personality, how you interact with the other contestants, and how you interact with, you know, the producers and everyone who is involved in the pageant. That is almost like 70% already. And then just you showcasing yourself on the stage, that's just 30%. Just to show that that is not what they're really looking at. For. Okay. Also, there's not those toros of I can just go with 1,000 bob, give the a guy and tell him, bro, no, just push me through to the next round. No, I love to see it. So you said you guys have got causes that you are part of what then you're shortlisted for. What are the causes you guys are representing or you're about individually?
As in the project?
Yes, your project, yes.
Okay, personally, I'm an advocate for dyslexia.
Wow.
For the children that are facing, both children and adults. Yeah. So I'm an advocate for dyslexia.
Is there like a personal story to that, or is it just something that like calls
I just have passion in it. Like, I saw it good enough to just work on it. Yeah.
Oh, like okay, sorry, you can tell me, Sandra, please kindly, when we're getting into the nitty-gritties. But is it like from a personal story, like in terms of maybe like family members, or is it someone in your community, or is it just something you just found yourself researching about and you're like, this is actually something quite I want to be involved in?
Okay, I just found myself researching about it, and I felt passionate about it. Love it. Yeah, so there's no one in my family that is dyslexic. Yeah. But I felt it wise to just work on it as a queen, because most of the people are working on mental health, gender-based violence.
That's what I'm saying, because it's very rare to meet anyone who's an advocate for like dyslexia. You know what I mean? And especially one, because majority of the time from all the advocates I've seen, it's always been a parent of a dyslexic child. You understand, who started, because they're like, I then found out few years into my child going to school that, oh my goodness, my baby is actually dyslexic. Those are usually the common stories. So for you to be doing it without necessarily that backstory or that immediate connection, that's really quite important. That means you actually took some time to be like, no, I want to be about something that I actually believe. That's awesome. Yay! Can we clap? Like, that requires a clap. Next.
Okay, and Laura here. For me, my course was, I work with this organization called Gala Pamoja. It's under the United Nations, but they usually give you a platform as university students to also create something on your own, and then they can give you the incentives, and maybe if you need donations, they can also help you on that. So for us, Gala Pamoja, they're mainly focusing on ending period poverty, and also we're focusing on educating people on menstrual health.
Yes.
So especially the people in the rural areas, like in those remote areas, we usually like to, go there, talk to them, provide with them the pads that they need.
Yeah.
But also in terms of also us in university, there are some people who are also not that educated about menstrual health.
Yes.
So we also strive like in doing that in just, all the women around.
That's really important, because I know of in the last maybe 3-4 years is when the movement for like the education of menstrual health and sort of like the end period poverty campaign started. Even and I think one of the pioneers for it in the 254 was our former First Lady, Margaret Kenyatta. You know what I mean? Because she was like, how is this still an actual problem? And it's because it's one of those things, because I think as Africans, discussing your period is supposed to be really taboo, and we don't talk about it because it's this really, really secretive, chafu thing. But in my mind, I'm like, guys, I don't understand how we're providing free condoms for a choice that boys are going to make in terms of having sex.
Yes.
But the thing that is not a choice, that starts with girls from the age 9, is something they have to pay for. Makes no sense to me. You understand?
Yes, exactly.
And but this is actually, just to be honest, a very global problem, because I think it's only Scotland last year and Spain, if I'm not mistaken, who have then now started dispensing pads and making pads free in their countries, that you don't pay, you don't go and buy. You understand? Which, in my opinion, that should have from the jump, because this is not something as females you have a choice over. It's going to happen. You understand? So kudos for doing that as well, even in terms of the education, because we really have to start as well with removing this taboo. Because this whole thing of, oh my god, it's a secret, you get, and there's been instances where I've seen, because I've got friends who are single dads, and when their daughters have gotten to, we need to have this conversation, it's always been so awkward. It's like, okay, Sandra, I'm like, why do I have to talk to your daughter? That's your girl. Have that conversation. Like, why are you feeling embarrassed? It's going to happen. And if you're not engaging in that, 100% there'll be some stupid boy who's going to confuse her with goody down the road. You know what I mean? Then she's gonna get knocked up, and you're gonna be upset with that. But it's because she didn't know the full information, because you decided that it's taboo to discuss anything to do with period. You know what I mean? We need to really normalize those conversations. So well in, mate. Another clap. And you, Brenda?
Brenda Wangari here. A national coordinator of an organization known as Little Big Talent. That under that we have an organization known as Little Mr. and Miss Environment Kenya. Yes.
I'm really excited because I can just imagine this little baby.
So cute. Yeah.
So it's about kids.
Yeah, it's about kids.
Okay.
And empowering them on taking action in climate change and mitigation.
I love that.
Yeah. Because as you can see right now, where we are headed with climate change, it's just crazy.
Trump told you guys that it's not true.
It's not true. What?
Trump said there's nothing like climate change. It's a conspiracy theory.
No, there's climate change, guys. I'll say there's climate change because the temperatures have risen from 0.5 to 1.5 right now.
But you can just tell even right now
1.5.
That sun we're experiencing a week and a half ago, I was
so
like, listen,
hot.
Please God, just switch off your stove because we're dying. I'm like, I'm actually dying. I was like, what is happening in the room?
No.
You know what I mean? I was like, I'm actually dying. Like, this is a problem. So obviously, like, we ignore Trump. It's just unfortunate that he was the leader of the free world when making those ridiculous statements. But we know obviously that the climate change is happening, and I know right now even with the curriculum for CBC and stuff, they've started really incorporating those topics for kids to start learning early enough, in terms of them being the next generation, to start being environmentally conscious and understanding the consequences of treating the environment badly, the consequences it has. So it's really clever, and I love that you guys I love that your cause is doing it in a way where there's a Mr. and Mrs. because it's motivation. Because kids, if you've got a crown, a little girl with a crown, a boy who's been given his own crown as well, and you're wearing a fancy suit and a fancy dress, it's motivation for them to want to go out and be like, I'm gonna collect all the trash in the compound. Super helpful for parents as well. Because it just means I'm doing less cleanup after a toddler. You know what I mean?
Yes, because they'll be so cautious.
Because now they're going to actively themselves put in the effort. Because I'll tell you a story, my daughter, okay, me, I don't know if this is just her being a little weirdo, and I love my little weirdo, but I can never throw away toilet rolls. Like when toilet rolls finish in our house, she has to take them and she makes little drawings on them, like cartoons with faces.
Yeah.
Then attaches like weird things for hair. She's got like 100 in her room. So this doll is for what?
Great innovation.
It's the creepiest thing, honestly. It's honestly the creepiest thing. Because sometimes I'm like, hey, mom, you know, most kids, you know, they're happy with just a doll. You know, at most, yes, you'll go and be messing with matope. I'm like, but toilet rolls? Who's making dolls out of? Like, it's weird. But I love it because it's meant that even for me, I've sat back and be like, okay, actually, she did that on her own. And I'm like, this is actually quite cool because I'm like, I feel like we need to like make other parents be aware that don't throw your rolls away. Yeah. Just let them get creative. And she literally like attaches like leaves to make hair, buttons for eyes, and has like a whole like thing. It's weird. It's so weird though. Like if you see it, it's like, hey, okay. You know, because instinct is just throw it away, but she's and they're like this in her room, and their one go missing. She'll tell you, Mom, the one I made that has the black. I'm like, listen, no, I don't know. Maybe the cat. I don't know.
Yeah. That is what.
So you know what I mean. So well done to you as well. Clap. So you mkona cause gani? Who's?
Laura.
The environment. Laura's, huh?
I just
You need to come closer. We need to hear you, but what's up, man?
Okay, fine. You want me to come closer?
On the mic.
On the mic.
Yes. How are people going to hear your story if you're 70 miles away?
Me, I thought I was giving you the story.
You're giving the people the story.
This thing goes up.
Yeah, can raise it.
Okay, fine. On Laura's cause, we've done this before when I was living in Coastal. We a friend of mine had a project running at a banner called Spartans RFC. What we're doing is getting girls from the slums to play the game. Now we
play rugby.
Yes, because number one, that was going to kill early pregnancies. Because in the slums, these guys are desperate and they have too much free time, and a lot of men take advantage of that free time. And discipline was out. We had a slogan because we were trying to get them. They were doing funny things just to get pads. So our slogan was sex is an option, period they're not.
They're not.
So we did not also understand. When you said it, it was deja vu because it was exactly what we used to say. I don't understand why we live in a society where we encourage promiscuity and ignore the things that are supposed to be done. So in essence, we should be encouraging abstinence. Okay, and protecting the girl child and not making them pay for something that they go through naturally. You're making them pay for something that is not their fault.
But then you're telling the boys here, free condoms, go and have a good time.
Second agenda was making sure their peers who are boys understood what the girl child is going through. Because boys, literally, like you said, do not like having that conversation. When a guy calls a chick's genie, nothing. As in fact, I remember I used to tell a certain boy somewhere, some of the players, if you cannot even be as decent as enough as to buy a girl pads when she's going through problems, there's something wrong with you. You need to appreciate the women around her because we all came from a woman.
Exactly.
So when you mentioned that, that just deja vu. It
came back to you.
It brought back memories because the project, unfortunately, for one reason or the other, did not succeed. But it's something that at one point I'm still trying to figure out how to go.
Well, now you've met Laura.
Maybe we can have the conversation later after this.
There you go. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you guys, those are really incredible causes that you guys are about. And I love the fact that it's not the conventional stuff. You know what I mean? Because historically, it's always just the same. You know, it's always just been the same causes that people are about. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm here to end poverty. It's like, but how? How? You know what I mean? How are you single-handedly going to end something that bodies in this world have been trying to do for centuries? You understand? So I love that fact that you guys, and you found ways to do it directly, where in as much as you're not fixing the problem for the entire 30 billion, whatever people in the world is, but at least if you're effecting change in one person's household, in one person's life, you've already done more than is expected of you in this world. You know what I mean? So well done, girls.
Thank you.
Now I'm understanding this whole it's not just about looking pretty. You've got to be able to have a thought process behind it. You guys, and the fact that you're already actively working within these causes and these spaces is really, really important. I love that for you guys. That's amazing. So we're gonna get back into some music. You track and on vidole zake zinafanya ile kitu yenye DJs. You know, it's like, let me tell you, DJs, you know, it's like if they're supposed to be playing, if the guy has got to, even when they just run into the bathroom, middle of their set, have you ever seen a DJ in the club when they need to go to the bathroom? It's like all of a sudden there is no physical person in front of them. Back. You're like, bro, you know it's okay to just walk. The song is 3 minutes. You can just walk and come back. While you're running across the room is upside. But anyway, so Chuck, take us away. Line get it. And it's not to me the DJ. I need to go in front of you because there is no music. You understand? I beg. So is that what's really requesting for Rumba? We can hear you for the record.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
And then you go to the...
Because it's going to be 9 minutes. It's going to be a solid 9 minutes.
I know.
Oh my days. Let's get into some music. You guys will come back and wrap it up with the beautiful girls from the Miss University Africa, what do I call it, pageant?
Yeah.
And then we'll just have 1 or 2 conversations about what's going in this weekend, because I'm trying to turn up manenos. And then we're going to discuss the video that went viral, okay, of the Ugandan family out in the UK, where one of the kids was on the dad's phone for whatever reason, found that the pups has been cheating on mom, proceeded to go to the sitting room where mom is sitting in her little towel. Dad is over there trying to drink his Johnny tea. The sister is on the chair scrolling through TikTok, I'm assuming. And this child was really recording as he's reading his father's messages to some other lady. Proceeded to let the entire family know that dad has been having an affair. And mom was also finding out on ground the same way the baby was announcing. We're going to discuss, because I can just see Batsos is feeling stressed because he's like, in my era, even having dad's phone or being in the sitting room when mom and dad were in the sitting room was a rumor. Me, I remember that for myself. The minute you saw the headlights of dad driving in, hey, it was you and your bedroom. You're missing in action. But yeah, let's get into music before we come and discuss all that.
You don't cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast.
You're now live on the stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
You go bow for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I take when by default and without any doubt, I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl is out, I'm a mind that's with the talk, I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble, she manipulate my love, I know holy, and I know that get both, like the Baba Frayo. I try to buy moto, one Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now so much you remake could have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe.
I think you fell in love too fast. African nights and a cool rush. And I remember you refused to kiss me, and now you're using my toothbrush. You say you think I talk too much, that I'm not your type and you don't like the hype, cause your daddy is a preacher. Now you're wearing my t-shirt, and I don't want this night to end before you know I love you. I don't want this night to end before you know I need you. Na muda usini isiye nikwambie I love you. I don't want this night to end before you know I need you. So I'ma keep it short and sweet. DJ play the song on repeat. Odi dance to the beat. Apolipo kamatana feel so sweet. Apolipo kamatana feel so sweet. Short and sweet. DJ play the song on repeat. Odi dance to the beat. Kamatana feels so sweet. Apolipo Kamatana feels so sweet.
Yeah. You wanna do the right thing, you find this too exciting. Your friends tell you kudetu to come mini high risk, throw that shit behind me. Come sit beside me. If you got too much class, then do me like assignments. Please don't remind me of the bad times. Your sugar sweet, your icy, but in my eye, it shouldn't be so hard to make up your mind. Just do it one time for the one time. Itakufaa ukiparticipate vile nimejitolea ungejua unge appreciate lighting intimate 1+68 usirasha tukitoka sai you still be late. Tusiache chance ya kufeel regret. How much higher than this can you ever get? Any Mount Everest, and by sunrise I'm gone. I'm not here that long. Keep it short and
sweet. DJ play the song on repeat. Odi dance to the beat. Apolipo Kamatana feels so sweet. Apolipo Kamatana feels so sweet. Short and sweet. DJ play the song on repeat. Odi dance to the beat. Apolipo Kamatana feels so sweet. Apolipo Kamatana feels so sweet.
So many reasons where I want it for you, my love. Now you want to retire with my love. See all the little good things you do, they make me no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come closer. I want to make me there. Girl, I want to make you closer. I want to make you closer.
One time, baby, you're my motivation. Two time, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl.
You're now live on the stage with Sandra
Oh
Bartonjo.
God, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. I'm stuck in your thighs. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in.
You know I love it, baby, baby, wavy, thick thighs and a little belly. The sweet mama uki die niko ready. Si confirm niko spoil the weekend. No speeding, steady, niko majin na skuma big machine. Tumeshikana tuko skin kwa skin. Amenipin but nimejipin. Oh what a big bam bam. Nimeongeza size ya kitanda. Cause baby love, you're a wonder. You should know.
One time, baby, you're my motivation. Two time, what a beautiful creation. Big thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. Oh, you're my motivation. Oh God, what a beautiful creation. Big thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes.
Listen to me and you, baby, me and you. Niki want you, yamata to me, you feel vibes true. Riding to listen to me and you, baby, me and you. Kama gira tuko area point, na moshogi diyo zetu ati, makara wanasema tuko reckless. Junganya imejaza VXS. Pretty ya Jerry okota ma ordinary. Pale umo okota wa kardinale. Oktombido ukifika namba 8. Iyo area karido dini usiku wa manane.
Vroom vroom na pull up kwenye matatu. Zoom zoom pale mbele okota wale watatu. Kuna mtu ananukisha kiatu. Oya pale nyuma tupendane. Oya great room room. Niko umo ina mazazi mazina jina. Paradiso ndo mawina. Emba sava na enda dina. Manyanga nganya ni manyanga. Kaa huna fea buda kanyaga.
Yamata to me, you feel vibes true. Riding to the city, me and you, baby, me and you. Niki want you. Yamata to me, you feel vibes true. Riding to the city, me and you, baby, me and you.
Nimepatikana na ugonjwa wa mapenzi. Hapo naniona mimi sijiwezi. Na kulishwa ma good times na masensi. Mapenzi
Siku za wiki sasa zina feel kama ni weekendi. Nikakupewa massage happy ending. But this time around I won't let you go. No, no, no. Cause girl I need your medicine. Nikikuona mama nimepona. Come through me make a scene. Cinema hawajaiona. I need you 1 times 3. Dosage a daily. Girl I need your medicine. Your medicine, your medicine. On
wengine wako miti zetu ni majama zenu pikipiki leo tunaenda kanan beba zigi mingi kakuna mamadam beba sidu mingi ni mimi hapo back left paparazzi wanifanya ngumu kufanya usherati nakumbuka kabla nifuge manati nilikuwa na wakunywa na ile kolonia Versace squeeze backseat ilikuwa love seat smooth na manual unafikiria ni automatic tint kwa window muadhara ndo atutaki hapa perfection tunaifanya bila practice mbele naona success nafunga hat-trick mi ndo the chef way joy disha happy tangu tuingie kwa mchezo si ndo heartbeat Nairobi City tunairan kama athlete just tusijali hatukujaji hapo tu hapo tu hapo tu hapo tusijali hatukujaji hapo tu hapo tu hapo tu hapo
iseti hapo ni kuhandle alafu kamtutoweloka kia mlango ni kuingize ndani ya box kama balo julo siwezi kubali kula tu kwa macho ambia biniman mepata kunywa dancehall after leo utarudisha whip salo after leo na wacha armies na mavalo haukai kutisha fona kakukua na passport kitu kainirea ichimbe ndo wipate mi na nyash kwa hewa ni kama jet ya private vutia wateja ni kama wekwa magnet itatachwa teja hadi waitane
just tusijali hatukujaji hapo tu hapo tu hapo tu hapo tusijali hatukujaji hapo tu hapo tu hapo tu hapo just tusijali hatukujaji hapo tu hapo tu hapo tu hapo tusijali hatukujaji hapo tu hapo tu
Okonko pole nimekuja ghafla ni vile wewe ukuwa umenibamba
Femi wampia kwangu weni mso kwanza vile ulituosha kwile vasi aligiso
nakupenda manze wewe ukuwa humble
asante
legend kwangu weni icon
stories za icon kwanza weka mbali Femi one mukwa nimekutamani
Okonko umeanza kunichocha ni show ni wapi uliniona
Femi one we unibamba kwa Instagram nikichekizo mapaja
Okonko na kitambi utawezana nikikupea utawezana
manze Femi one nikikupata nitakupenda kabile napenda tambla
Okonko na kitambi utawezana nikikupea utawezana
manze Femi one nikikupata nitakupenda kabile napenda karibu Kanairo, karibu Kenya. Kujani kushova koza wa Kenya. Tuna talanta ya kucheki weather. Iyo jua ni ya mvua. Na ni kali, niko sure. Ukiwa kijani usikie umeboeka. Ukiona memes unaanza kucheka. Yo ni Kenya. Bati yako mbaya ukichoma picha. Utapewa hashtag hapo Twitter. Utatrend. Customer Kenya usema asanti. Nani yeye amelipa. Naseme asanti badala ya muzaki. Karibu Kenya. Tuna tabia zetu tu. Karibu Kenya. Si Masai Mara tu. Tuna madem bang. Mamorio mabazeng. Lugha ya taifa ni sheng.
Baby, this a yash in a shit up. If you agree, mama laton. Party 2 at the party 1. Party 2 at the bar 1. I go be to change your catwalk and change your life joy. Every day not to enjoy. Open and close like a laptop. When it comes to when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to give you face in addition to bum. I no go lie, your body crazy. Money like it on. Anytime you holla, make I come through. I go tell my guys, them I know they come soon. Back and me see, make my eye too. When you girl get, but now you I want to. Shit up. If you agree, mama lato. Party 2 at the party 1. Party 2 at the bar 1. I go be to change your catwalk and change your life joy. Every day not to enjoy.
My baby, my Valentine. Now live on the stage. Sandra Bartonjo.
If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive, I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to chop your mouth. Never did it back at this feel. Open up, make us feel. Yeah, my love, one thing. You make a bad man sing. I go spend for your head.
You're now live on the stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
Now him I con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want the carry to my bed. No. Don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo. And we got no one lucky, no need to party go. I'm feeling what you're doing, no yeah baby, gotta go. Your body they back at me, sweet. Open up, make I see. Now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I keep on key. Oh, no.
Everything you put your hand go walk. Your name go open doors. You self go be a boss. Amen. Everything you put your hand go walk. Your name go open doors. You self go be a boss. Amen. Every hustler getting paid. Where the hustle go come the pay. Your own in no go take. Amen. If you don't find work to your own, God self go do his own. And flesh go cover bone. Amen. If you believe it, say amen. If you believe
now
it, say
live on the
amen.
stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
Amen. Amen. Everything you put your hand over, it will open doors. You said to be a boss. Sister, we want dance.
Hello papi, mais qu'est pas ça? J'entends des bails à 300 morts. À ce qui paraît, je te cours après. Mais ça va pas, mais t'es ta
Now
mère.
live on the stage
Mais
with
comment
Sandra
ça?
Bartonjo.
Le monde est type. Tu croyais quoi? On serait plus jamais. Je pourrais t'afficher, mais c'est pas mon délire. D'après les rumeurs, tu m'as eu dans ton lit. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu dettes ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu dettes ça. Tu penses à moi, j'pense à faire de l'argent. J'suis pas ta daronne, j'te fais pas la morale. Tu parles sur moi, y'a air. Crache encore, y'a air. Tu voulais m'avoir, tu savais pas comment faire. Tu jouais un rôle, tu finiras aux enfers. Dans son Nakamura, je l'ai couché. Le jour où on se croise, faut pas tout faire. Tu jouais le grand frère pour me salir. Tu cherches des problèmes sans faire exprès. Putain, mais tu déconnes. C'est pas comme ça qu'on fait les choses. Putain, mais tu déconnes. C'est pas comme ça qu'on fait les choses. Putain, mais tu déconnes. C'est pas comme ça qu'on fait les choses. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu dettes ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu dettes ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu dettes ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu dettes ça.
Yeah, yeah. Sexy love what she need from a bad boy like me. Yeah, yeah. Sexy kiss is the thing that she ain't for my lips. Yeah, yeah. My sex herself is the only air that she breathes. And when I look into her eyes, I know that she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like lean. When we do it, skin to skin. And as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your V. Shorty say she feeling so. She grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
Me say get the pago, get the party more, get the pago, German the pago.
You're now live on the stage with Sandra Bartonjo.
See that day where we get shy, that day where we get shy. See that day where we get mania, that day where we get mania. Since 1960, yeah. That day where we get shy. Since 1930, no. That day where we get shy. We dey do skeleton. We dey do your body skeleton. We dey do we dey do skeleton. Don't spend your money on your body, bunny. Baby girl, Pulani, you dey wine, follow me. So tell me she meta Kulani, whatever should they do, you they do Kulani. I say water, dirty pussy carter. Baby girl, you know say that's your body bad. If you want to do, then we got the bad. Baby girl, you know you can never be a bad.
Where? Chuck the DJ. Relax, Baba. It's not your birthday. Relax. Bash Siyako. Imagine Tulia. As in, what is it? Imagine. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I know we said we're like reviving everybody's November, but yo, that mix. I'm supposed to be staying home today. Supposed to. But nimeshaanza kuuliza watu so mnadu as in plan nip. This is how it gets to Monday, and I'm asking myself, why have I only slept for a maximum of 4 hours in 3 days? This is how it begins with people like Akina Chuck. That mix was fire, bro. You did the thing. You are doing the thing. Let me say that. So Paka, we've been seeing here the comments. Someone is like, DJ Chuck, the music is getting me ready in that Friday mood. Loving the music coming from somebody else. Then there is somebody wants to sign up because it's a non-bikini page. But I'm like, okay, it's ngojea next year. I'm like, na kwanza hata kwa university tuanze tu hapo because I know the person. I'm like, it's a lie. Then somebody said, very beautiful and empowered ladies. I would like to ask, do your universities provide you with major support during your pageants and so on? So do they? Do your respective universities support you guys as you do this?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and from your faculties to your student unions?
They really do, especially from cooperative university. I have really...
She's like, me, my university supports me.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
because
much.
So much. Not so much.
But is it because maybe Daystar is Christian?
No, I also think it's part of the fact that I wasn't really the title holder for Miss Daystar. So, but if I was
like politics, internal politics,
not really politics, but they're already supporting her in whatever she's doing.
So it's like, how are we gonna redirect?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Internal politics. We know these things work. Like, we know these things work. Tunaelewa. And you, ma'am, is your university supporting you, Brenda?
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, you see that you just told us how it's the most beautiful one.
And
then they're not being
no,
I
like when
we're gonna get this part of the clip and you go and take it to the vice chancellor. This is how we're promoting us. How are you promoting me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use this to your advantage, girl. Use it to your advantage. Yeah. So outside of those comments, I wanted to get now you guys as last your parting shots. Ideally, what do you guys have going on upcoming? What you will be looking out for, and then give us your handles to get people to follow and sort of be about what you guys are about.
Okay, so first of all, I'm preparing for the grand event in Nigeria that is Miss University Africa.
Hold up, sis. Hey, you know you can't just suddenly say things like that. Okay, so you're taking the 254 to Lagos.
To Lagos,
the
Abuja.
234. Okay, so let me just give you a piece of advice, ma'am. Lagos is Lagos is not a real place, in my opinion. Lagos is an experience. And Lagos in the holiday season is something else. There's actually a clip that I think I'm going to post on the icon page where there's a guy who does a video and he's like, if your girlfriend is going to Lagos between now and January, he was like, please break up with her now.
I think I'm not
literally. No, but that, as in, that's just the point I'm trying to make. And then in the video, the guy says, you're here giving your girlfriend 25 pounds to do her hair. There'll be a guy who'll buy her 2 million mansion on day 2 of meeting her in the streets. So, wow. And you guys are going there to represent me. and that is how we lost Triza. That is how we lost
No.
Please, fellows, say your goodbyes now. Mapema your best. Mapema your best.
Mapema your best.
Because it's over. It's over.
It's not yet over.
Yeah, it's over. Coming. It's over. We'll just become a like, okay, you guys, do you wanna come for lunch at mine? The house the same level as the university she's currently representing. I beg. Okay.
So I'm preparing. Right. Actually, it is this month.
Love it.
So actually, voting is going on right now.
So guys can vote.
So guys can vote via Instagram. You know, the more the likes, the more the votes.
So they go to your Instagram page or which page?
They go to Miss University Africa page, and just search for Kenya. There's some pictures there,
and then
you just
the Kenya pictures.
Yeah, you just like the Kenyan picture, and it is posted there. And you can even tag me at Ivy Triza.
Okay.
Yes, Ivy_Triza.
And then Triza is TRIZAH.
Yes.
Okay, so
Ivy and you just flag there with the you can just comment to the Kenyan flags.
Okay.
As many times as possible.
Got you.
Yes.
Got you. Okay. Kazi kwa Icon Digital. And our respective pages. There we go. Well done, though, boys. Well done.
Thank you.
Like that is here. I'm so jealous. Then we want to be bought for matches. Okay. We move regardless.
Okay, yeah, Laura here. You can also follow our actual page, Miss University Africa Kenya page, and my handle is Gabi_Olo. Okay. That is GABBY_Olo. And
but there is OLOO. You know, you're just saying it like everybody understands.
Yeah,
just do there'll be 17 your accounts will be open with their own version of OLO.
Yeah, and actually, from our Miss University Africa page, you can check about. You can check on what just have a good time with the kids. Feel free to follow up at Gala Pomoja on Instagram. Just at Gala Pomoja.
Okay.
I will be able to get the details and the tail number for helping us on that.
Okay.
You can also give us clothes, stationaries, foodstuffs, everything that
ideally all children need.
Yes, anything that you're just able to provide.
What's the name of the home and where is it?
Cherish Children's Home. It's on Muhenje Road.
It's even close. It's not like you're on a hectic mission to drive.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Yes.
Love to see it. And Brenda?
You'll find me on Instagram at Brenda with an H at the end, Carol. Brenda Carol _.
Carol as in K or C?
CAROL.
Yeah. There's the Carol of K, eh?
Yeah.
Gonna remix the squeezy. Hey. So Brenda with the H, Carol.
Yeah.
With the C _.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what have you got going on? What's up? What's next?
Early this month. That will be next week. That will be the 12th.
Okay.
We'll be having auditions for both Nairobi and Kiambu.
Okay.
In United Bible Study at Kilimani.
Okay.
For the Little Mr. and Miss Environment Kenya.
Love it. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So parents across Nairobi,
And
Kiambu, yes. Bring your children. For more and further information, they can call this number that I'll just give them right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you're all ready with the pen and the book, or you're with your phone. Yeah. Auditions from Little Mr. and Miss Environment, Nairobi and Kiambu. Do reach out to 0771 99 30 73.
Okay.
Yes.
0771 99
30 73. Yeah, for the registration of
Love
Little
it.
Mr. and Mr. Environment.
Or they can just DM you real quick. The ones who are slacking with getting the number, writing down the numbers. So Brenda with a H, Carol, Brenda, CAROL _. Please reach out, you guys. There's incredible stuff these girls are working on. Get on it is the moral of the story. Get on it. Chuck, tunaenda bashment wapi weekend? Una adult. You have chosen the adulting route. Hautaki kuchapishwa character development in Nairobi. So you're going to choose life and rest. I love it. So I mentioned earlier this Ugandan family. Guys, let me tell you. I unfortunately, I was born in that generation that's in between the super old school and now this new gen. Okay. So I know growing up, there was, let me tell you, even if dad came home and there was literally a bra stuck to his pocket, we are not discussing it as a family, let alone am I ever going to, I'm going to pretend it's invisible. You understand what I'm trying to say? It will not even come up. Let alone taking your father's phone, scrolling through his messages, bruh, and then coming to present it to the family, including your mom. Because I also know, even if that was the situation, my mom would have chapped me first for being disrespectful to my dad. Then should have dealt with her and dad's issues behind closed doors at their own time. But again, chapper on site. Because it would have been like, you're not going to be this disrespectful and come, embarrass your father here, and then you're recording it, and then you're doing it in front of me, who's also sitting here. It would not have flown. On the other hand, though, I personally feel that level of accountability, because however it is they've raised their kids, clearly, they have been liberal enough in their parenting that their children feel that these are things they can do, that you can call out your dad on social media and in front of the whole family on his indiscrepancies, as we like to refer to cheating as in our African households. But so it's like, no. Ungenyonga mtu?
I believe in that. Calling out parents for the mistake is not a problem. The problem is the how.
Putting it on social media.
Because even me, when I'm dealing with people, the way it addressed to the problem, come on the concern, and you find it get. And the way I will address this kid and it will that.
Yes.
So at the same time, we can that easy.
Yes. Come rain, come sunshine. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
clearly, but you see, I understand that and I get that, but that's also for me. That's what I keep saying. As much as everyone was like, "This is so disrespectful," this child, I was like, "You guys, I'm sorry, but kids' behavior is a reflection of their parents' parenting. You understand? So for him to have felt comfortable enough to first have his father's phone and password, already for me, I'm like, what? Then on top of that, to feel comfortable enough to be recording on his phone on social media and announce this, and no parent, out of the two folks, no one even stood up. I'm like, guys, I don't understand how this parenting was going, because from where I'm sitting, the kids were the ones who were running that household. It was and then I'm like, you're doing this on a phone that I bought, that I'm the one who's paying for the mobile plan for. And wewe na hiyo simu in the bathtub together, it's over for the two of you.
You ever did that at home? End up in the highway, walk in the middle.
It should be a faster way of going. Oh my God, this is so toxic though. What's wrong with us? Anyway, it's facts. But anyway, that's just our opinion. The opinions expressed here, okay, are ours alone. Please do not go and record us and think you've quoted. Tumambia, we are here with Miss University Africa representation. As our things that we have won, if we were to start naming them in public, ni aibu tupu. So, msitusikize hivyo. Please, I beg you. But thank you guys so much for being here. Umeshinda nini? Umeshinda poa. Isi ndio tulisema mapema. Standard ni gazeti tu based on the Nairobi shenanigans. Thank you girls so much for being in studio. It's been awesome.
You're welcome.
I've actually learned quite a bit, and I'm actually excited to see what else we can plug in with you guys for.
It's okay.
Asanteni.
Thank you so
much.
Thank
you. Before you go and dress, you're going to take us away with some fire jams. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in today and for all your feedback. Keep engaging us, keep hollering at us. You've been on the stage with Sandra and Chuck the DJ on Icon Radio. Tunawapenda, adios.
My jabe, una meta, utakunywa nini? Wallet nimeleta, anyako, yoteke imeweza, ukisuka chini, unatetemesa, ate-ate-tetni, aye-yengni, ate-ate-tetni, unatetemesa, ate-ate-tetni, aye-yengni, ate-ate-tetni, unatetemesa.
Adoga pako nyawegi, atachimora gikiti, kakikelo no sheri, chunya kona na weri, ase tetni, nikechinyonga gichwechi, ase tetni, nikechinyonga gilani. Unataka nini mama, anagombo na neni, okinyoleti morita, aderitika gibeli, ase tetni.
You now listening to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plan.
My jabe, una meta, utakunywa nini? Wallet nimeleta, anyako, yoteke imeweza, ukisuka chini, unatetemesa, ate-ate-tetni, aye-yengni, ate-ate-tetni, unatetemesa. nashindwa ficha mama, leo lazima niseme. Drunk texting baby, telling you how I feel. Maji yamezidi unga masheri, wacha moyo ufunguke. Cause I'm so tipsy and you're so in my head, and I'm trying not to lose my friend. Jumping off the friend zone, jump baby, out of the friend zone baby, and I got no parachute. Jumping off the friend zone, jump baby, out of the friend zone baby, and I hope I'm gonna land on you. Awkward information, vile unanicheki na maaibu. Wendo inspiration ya muziki natunga kila siku. Mentally frustration, nimezificha hisia zangu. Sexual tension, baby give me your body. Cause I'm so tipsy and you're so in my head. Najaribu sana not to lose my friend. Jumping off the friend zone, jump baby, out of the friend zone baby, and I got no parachute. Jumping off the friend zone baby, out of the friend zone baby, and I hope I'm gonna land on you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I go for the piano, that's a piano. I dance any piano, go for the piano. Hello, 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 someone not. Hello, 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 someone not. I go for the piano, that's a piano. I dance any piano, go for the piano. Hello, 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 someone not. Hello, 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 someone not.
Show me a decente.